Hello. Welcome to the show. Okay, so we had something buried yesterday, which was nothing. Well, that was a successful first acre hay. I'd like new furniture today. That would be pretty cool. Can we do that? Can that be arranged? Dark stone. That is not new. No. I feel like there can't be furniture, like two things of furniture in 1 acre, but I don't know if that's a thing. That's why, like, if I knew, I would just not. But like, I don't know. So I feel like I want to test it and figure out if that's a thing or not. You know? Wait, did I talk? I can't remember if I did or not. Just making sure. Alright, it's a new week, so we're looking for Gulliver. No one else will be here today. I guess technically I missed a tree up here now. Oops. Okay. No Gulliver today, that's fine. Okay, well, we got it, but like, it's kind of rough. Sometimes it doesn't feel like I'm going to get it. Alright, what do we got? Are we really doing this right now? Hold on, I skipped the day. I know what day it's gonna be. Yeah, okay, we're back to this. Somehow this is just how it goes. Like, it's literally a repeat of last week. An exact repeat. That's kind of crazy. Don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it's not great, but it's not terrible. Kind of where I'm at. Okay, let's just get this over with. I'm always afraid. Wait, oh no. No. Wait. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Hold the phone. Alert the press. Are we for real right now? Are we for real right now? The game's just going to... Are we for real right now? I didn't even spend that much, and they can't even throw me a bone here. Decrease. Prices will fall between 5 and 20% every day. If it's the random one, it'll fall by 30%. Now, if you say, 77. Oops, sorry, I totally just hit the wrong button on my keyboard. That was the display off button. Oops. 77 times 0.7. That would be 53.9, so that would be about 54. Now if we do 77 times 0.79, we get 60.8. But if we really want, we could do like 77 times 0.2, which is 15. And yeah, that's about where we're at. And it would need to be 77 times 0.3. It would need to be 23 less. So it would need to be in the 50s. Wow! Okay! Well, that sucks. Kidding me right now? Go from no spike to... What? What are the chances? Do I still have the page open? If it's a random no spike, there's a 20% chance of it decreasing. And a 60% chance of the spike. And of course, we got the bad one. Okay, well, I'm officially annoyed. But I guess let's just get this stuff sold for the week. It won't take too long, at least. Sorry, I'm just like, the game's like, oh, you really want 100 mil in the bank, hey? No. I even bought on a non-raffle week, and this is what I get. Okay, anyway, tomorrow is like the start of the new clothing. Summer clothing should be out as of tomorrow. That's a Regal sofa. That's a metronome. Is this expensive or is it like cheap? Buy it. Okay, and then how about... Ooh, that's a little expensive. Okay, let's just... You! Maybe next week it'll, like... make it up to me somehow. I don't know. I'm not very impressed. Okay. Okay, well, you know, we got our work cut out for us today. I mean, we didn't buy that many. We bought like 12 inventories, so it shouldn't take too long. And we won't be losing too much, but like that's 2 losses in a row. And that's just a bummer. That's really it. It just sucks. Can't say I'm a fan. Okay, we have like too much stuff out here, so maybe I should just do a bunch of cleanup today. I don't know. I mean, we've done everything we need to in town today. Katrina's gonna show up on Wednesday, which is not great. Like, I'm glad she showed up and I could test, you know, this like thing. But then she shows up again. And it's like, ooh, well, Katrina, I don't know if I needed you so soon after. It's a bit quick, don't you think? I should be taking turnips from a better place to drop them. For the money, that is. With the money. Remember that line in Sonic 06? With the money. That's a bit of a niche reference. Get this over with. I am not impressed. Believe it or not, I'm not very impressed. Like, I don't know. Obviously, like, New Horizons has a lot more to do than this, but this one has, like, more charm, you could say. I'm just gonna start rambling at this point. But, like, I want to play the other ones more, and I want to, like, go through them again. But I don't want to do that without finishing this one, you know? Like, I've jokingly been, like, thinking, like, oh, man, I should start a Town and Wild World and stream that at the same time. Also, that's, like, a ridiculous idea. Obviously, I'm not going to do that. Because turnips would line up, and that just wouldn't work. And, like, I need turnips in both. Unless I was just awake earlier, but, like, let's be real. That's not happening. But yeah, anyway, like, I want to do the other games, but I also don't have a good way to do them necessarily. I know that, like, recording a DS is a time. There was like I missed out on it, but there's a version of Wild World on the Wii U. And it's like, man, if only the store was still up. Because I do have a Wii U. It got a little bit of use, but to be fair, I did get the Wii U pretty cheap. It was pretty darn cheap, so I can't really complain too much. I don't know what the Wii U was like priced at when it came out, though, to be honest. All I know is that what I paid for it was not too bad. So even though I didn't use it too much, I think I got my money's worth. And I have it, so we're all good. Anyway, I am very disappointed in turnips today. I was really hoping we could at least get a spike. And then just hit the 100 mil mark. But that's clearly not happening this week. This won't take too long, I guess, to sell at this rate. Ow. I moved my controller down and I hit my thumb. So my control stick flicked. And then pushed it the other way. That's why I did that little urge, you know? Okay, drop the right way, yes. Good. Okay, we've already sold 3 inventories. That's like a quarter of what we need to do. So yeah, honestly, this won't take too long. I was half expecting to like show up and need to sell for a spike today, but I guess we're selling because I get scammed again. Oh, man, I'm just annoyed. Like, there'll be weeks where I'll, you know, do back-to-back... Have I had a back-to-back spike where I've actually sold? Let me stop for a second. January 20, like, I got one, the first spike, and then I got another one 2 weeks later, which is still good. The next week, I don't know what I had. Yeah, so it was like spike, no, spike, no, spike. I had that for, like, there's 3 spikes like that. Then I had 2 weeks where there was no spike. But I didn't buy one of those. And then the other one I didn't put much money in. Then I had a spike. Then nothing. Then I had a spike. Then it was decreasing. Then I had a spike. And that was April 7th. Right? Like, so, like, things had been, like, pretty consistent, I would say, during that, like, first few months. But as of April 7th, the next week I didn't buy, and it was decreasing. And then the following week I bought a lot. That was the most money I put in, and it was decreasing. Then the next week I only put a little bit in, and it was nothing, because it was a raffle week. And then the week after that, which is a month after the last spike, I got a spike. And then I reloaded the game by accident, and then I got a spike. And then last week, I put in a little bit and got no spike. And then this week, you know, I put in a little bit again, and we got nothing. So by the time we get another spike, it will have been a month. And that sucks. Honestly. Like, sure, I had spikes back to back, but I didn't buy. And, like, that's the thing. Like, if I was getting profit every other week, you know, the number would be constantly growing in my head. But if it's, like, every 4 weeks, that's a month. You know, and it just makes it like this is gonna take forever and a day or something. I mean, honestly, I could just, like, complete everything, only have the turnips left, and I could just do this for 4 years. And I would. Knowing me, I would do that for, like, 4 years. Is that what I want to do? No, I'd rather get this done sooner. So, like, I don't know. I don't know, like, there's been times where I've reloaded the game, and it's possible that could, like, mess with things. I mean, I probably put in a little bit over $1 million. And we're probably losing, like, I don't know. I'm just gonna say 200, 300K. Is that accurate? No, I don't know. I don't care. We lost money, and I lost time. But, like, it was only an hour. Like, that's the thing. I put in an hour-ish, and we didn't get anything. And it's like, well, that's a bummer. But, like, you know? That's kind of how I feel. Like, yeah, it's time down the drain and a little bit of money down the drain, but it's not that bad compared to the other week. You know, when I put 5.6 million and I got nothing, I was devastated. But, you know, like I keep saying, I can buy turnips for an hour every week without, like, too much mental anguish. I might do the saplings today. Maybe. Just to get that done. Trying to think. I guess we have a lot going on this weekend. How many? None more? Okay, there's none there. But that all looks so perfect. I don't want to... Alright, whatever. Okay, so yeah, let's think about this week. Think about that real quick. Maybe we'll finally get a spike. That's 2 non-spikes after 2 spikes. I guess it's fair, but like, bruh. Not cool. Can we just have like a spike every week for the next like 6 months? That would be pretty cool. I'd like that. Can we have that? If I bought enough every week and that actually happened, I feel like we'd be done. There's just too much RNG. Anyway, it's the 26th, so tomorrow is the start of the summer clothing season. That's one thing. Katrina will show up on Wednesday. That's another thing. She'll be here till Thursday, so that's 2 more opportunities to get some raffle stuff before the raffle on Saturday. See that little segue into where I was going. Convenient. And then, yeah, if Katrina leaves on Thursday and I load the game Thursday night, then our next visitor will be on Saturday, which is maybe for the best. I don't want a reason to reload on Sunday. I don't want, like, a visitor to show up on Sunday, ideally. Because what if it's red? That can mess with turnips. Especially after we've had 2 bad patterns in a row. Yeah, and then, so Saturday... If I load the game Thursday night, then yeah, the visitor should be here on Saturday, so we're good for Sunday. And I don't think it's going to be Katrina again. So I won't have a reason to load both days. And even if it was, I would be able to at least just get the fortune on Sunday. So, but that's not going to be the case because Katrina's here next. Okay, but... yeah, Saturday is the raffle. And then Sunday's where things get interesting. Because not only... is it turnips, as usual. But it's also the first fishing tourney, and there's a camper. So yeah, this whole camper thing, I need to, like, start looking into pretty darn soon. Apparently, it's, like, worse. Okay, so that's 1 full inventory. So we get, like, 2 more after this. Yeah, I think the campers are, like, worse than the igloos, I think, to get the items, maybe? I'm not 100% sure. But depending on the games that they have, if they're the same, we could, like, potentially get new furniture. I know we only need, like, a couple. So if we do see them, I would buy them, you know? But yeah, we have to get all those. And those are only on Saturdays and Sundays. So that makes it a little more interesting. And when I say interesting, I mean stressful. There's a lot more going on there. Like... And I know, like, with the igloos, I kept putting it off because I didn't have the right personality in the igloo. But then that just, like, made it seem like it was taking forever. And I was starting to get kind of worried. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, look into that soon. And I'm gonna need to, like, be on top of that so that I'm good, you know? Well, I mean, here's the thing. When it's decreasing, at least it doesn't take long to sell. Obviously, like, that's just a little bonus. It's really silly that I left this inventory for last. I should have done that one first. Because now I have to run here and drop the money. And then run back. I should have gone there first, grabbed it, then came back, picked up a couple, then dropped the money there, you know? But whatever. It's all good. But this should be it. So that's cool. That means we can focus on other stuff. But yeah, I'm going to need to look into the campsite villagers. Also, like, June bugs and stuff will be, like, available. And fish. I think that could change the bug game. Or if that's... I don't know if that's June or July off the top of my head. But yeah, we have a lot of stuff going on in this first little week here. I'll just look at the schedule. Yeah, it's like summer campers are there from 9 to... Oh. There might not be one then. Shoot, I don't know. I don't know if there'll be a camper this weekend. It says June to August 31st. There's 10 items. And each weekend from 9 a.m. on Saturday to 3 p.m. Sunday. So if they are, if it's not June on the Saturday, I'm not sure if they would actually, like, show up, you know? So there might not be a camper this weekend. It might be next weekend. But the fishing tourney's every Sunday in June. That's from 6 to 6 p.m. Or 6 to 6, whatever. Also, Tournament will be roaming, and you can get something from them. So yeah, we're really looking at, like, the clothing changing tomorrow, then Katrina the next 2 days, and then the raffle on Saturday. If I load, then we'll have the visitor on Saturday. And then June 1st, fishing tourney, turn-ups, probably not a camper. And then the second Friday of June is graduation day. That'll be the 13th. That's an unlucky day, oh no. And then we have the campers throughout. Then the third Sunday is Father's Day. And then we have a bunch of July stuff. So we got a lot going on, clearly, in the next little while. Okay, let's maybe get some of this going. And then maybe I can clean this up. This is getting a little too messy for my liking, to be honest. There's a fossil there? Didn't even know that. Okay, whatever. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking like these 2 acres. We go crazy on the trees. So this one has like 7 as is, which is not quite enough. I don't like the ones that are on the boundary. But like this one can be easily replaced. Alright, let's get this one. Let's get this one peach. And then we might as well get this one too, I guess. Should be obvious enough if something happens there. Okay, how about we try that again? Anyway, I just want to get this planted now, because we have a lot of saplings, and then maybe we can clean things up again for next weekend a little bit more, potentially. So there you go, there's 2. And then those 2, we might as well get these 2. I don't like that they're on the border. It kind of makes it more annoying. But I don't really want to move them around and mess around with that, because I'd have to, like, replant them elsewhere, you know? Okay, what am I doing? Too many fruit. Yeah, like, I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so there you go. We got 2 saplings there. And now we have those 2 there. So that's 4 that we have planted right now. So this one will have 9 total, which is pretty decent. So I guess we should focus on this one instead. So these ones are all done. That one's kind of over there. It's kind of awkward. Those 2 are there. Like, I guess, yeah, we can just get these 2. Maybe these 3. Yeah, the idea here is just to have all the, like, regular trees between, like, 2 acres, maybe 3 acres. Because if I do that, it's kind of easier to manage. And I don't want as many trees here. I want to remove them, but that's where most of my saplings are. So we planted a bunch here, now we're planting more here, and then maybe I'll get rid of, like, those ones, you know? Because they're, like, way out of the way. I'd rather just be able to go over here, get it done, you know? But I might need more, you know? Like, I might need more saplings than what I'm doing here. Because this acre will now have... I've planted 3 up there and 2 here. We already had 1. So there you go. This one has 6. And then this one will have 9. So that's only like 15. Which is not quite enough. But that's it for today. Because I can't really do more than that. I guess I've been using the axe a lot, and I don't want to... Let's just do that. Yeah, let's make some money back after the loss. Am I right? Anyway, these should all grow, hopefully. Unless there's, like, weird stuff with, like, the border ones, because that can be an issue. But yeah. Okay. So, I mean, yeah, we lost out on turnips, but we got them sold at least, so I don't have to think about that all week, right? Like, I do like dealing with turnips on the Monday. So, like, getting a spike on the Monday, it's like, oh, back to back, we're doing this already, but means I'm free for the week and I don't have to think about them. I need, like, you know, if I didn't have to, like, play every day, I wouldn't need to track it because I'd know what's going on. Like, it's just the easiest solution. kind of want to keep that and like put it out somewhere, but we can take these extra shirts and this extra fishing bear, we can put those inside. Those are all lockers, which we're not using yet. That's also a locker. And then all these gyroids are extra. Now, I really don't know about the gyroids. They're a bit of a problem at this point, because I need to store them somewhere, obviously. But for now, I'm kind of just dropping them inside, then I can pick them up later. But the idea is that, like, I could use it. Wait, oh, the shirts are here. I guess the shorts, they could all get put away. Same with, like, the locker. Like, sorry, the lockers could, like, store the stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't need to keep the Gulliver stuff. I could obviously sell it. Obviously, I could sell all the bones there, but whatever. These are just a quick little cleanup. I guess technically, like, I might need to use this character for Katrina this week. I could have just done that now, but like, I'm just trying to get stuff done today. That's where I'm at. So that's good. We got lots of space for the tickets at the moment. And then I guess I could switch to my second character just to like get the carpet away, maybe. Okay. What is this? Sidewalk. Ooh, I actually might not be able to do anything with this. What am I doing? Sidewalk? Is it this side? Yeah. Ancient tile basement floor boxing ring. Okay. Chessboard. Classroom. Okay, and then here it goes Daisy Meadow. Yes, so it's like ancient basement boxing, chessboard, concrete, then it should be Daisy Meadow, then lunar surface. Then it goes mossy carpet, music, office. Then it go, oh, does it go? Okay, wait, maybe we're good. There's Sand Garden, Sandlot, and Sahara's Desert. Those are all S. So sidewalk's actually last. So let's get the tropical floor. So again, yeah, lunar surface will go here after Daisy Meadow, and then here we need Sahara to put Sand Garden, Sandlot, and then here it'll be sidewalk, tropical, and western. Okay, there you go. Nice. So we need 2 more carpets, and we can put those 2 away. And it'll be all nice and organized. Yahoo! Okay, so everything looks decent now. I guess I can catalog that just in case I ever need to order more. That's a statue, then that's all the lockers, and then there's the pitfalls. Yeah, obviously, why do I have a cabana? Oh, just for storage, I guess. Yeah, so there's more I can do, obviously, but I think that's pretty good for today. Honestly. But yeah, I need to figure out the campsite villagers for the summer soon. I've got like the fishing tourney figured out. If I go to that one river acre, I should have like a 20% chance of spawning a large bass. And assuming that they only use the bass, that means I can just keep resetting the acre until it's a large one. And then I just have to catch like a good size. And I won't know if it's a good size, but that basically the first day I could just fish up like inventories of them and then just give them to the guy. And like if it's a max size one, then I'll know. And I can figure out what a max size is And then there's like all the catching new things. I'll see some of those maybe. But yeah, so I'm bummed about the sorry, that's my controller. I'm bummed about the turnips. There was a decrease. We lost money, lost time, but I only spent like an hour, so whatever. So yeah, turnips, we're done for the week. Hopefully this weekend we have a good price and a good pattern. Please. Although like this Sunday seems like it's gonna be jam-packed because look at the fishing tourney. Katrina's showing up, which is kind of lame, but like we can get raffle stuff at least, hopefully. We'll have a chance. But like really, we're having back-to-back weeks. Yeah, actually it's just back-to-back. Bad turnip pattern, where I lose money. Sahara, Katrina, so I don't know, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, tomorrow we might get some new clothing. That would be pretty cool. Anyway, I am out. Goodbye.